Hello everyone, I'm back again with the same chapter naming a period of transition. In my earlier videos, I discussed all the points related to this chapter. In this video, you will find me discussing MCQs, true and false, besides discussing question answers, short question answers as well as long question answers. The first question is from MCQ section. The period of Renaissance spanned between the C would be the correct option, 14th to 18th century AD. Second question, Martin Luther was a German Protestant. Third, the primary source include both A and B. The Civilization of the Renaissance was written by Jacob Burckhardt. Fifth, the Reformation was a movement of the 16th century. America was discovered by Amerigo Vespucci. Now, the Industrial Revolution was featured by all of this. It will include use of steam power, growth of factories, just a second, mass production. So, all of this option would be the correct option. The spinning jenny was made by James Hargreaves in 1765. The water frame was invented by Arkwright. Imperialism was a political phenomenon, economic phenomenon. So option C would be the correct. Okay, both A and B. Now coming to true and false statement. The term Renaissance was used by historians to describe the socio-cultural changes. This statement is true. The Reformation was a 12th century AD movement. This statement is false. Now coming to next questions of this true false statement section. The mainland of America was discovered by Coates. This statement is false. Fourth, steam power changed the whole scenario of industrialization. This statement is true. The imperialist rule was based on equality and brotherhood. This statement is false as well. The Renaissance is a bridge to understand the modern world. Now the main function of the secondary source to interpret the primary sources. Now Bartholomew Diaz sailed along with the west coast of Africa. Francisco Pizarro discovered the empire of Peru in AD 1533. Now industrial revolution resulted in mass production. Coming to match the column, Martin Luther, here two columns are given, column A and B. Okay, in column A 5 statements are there. In column B again 5 statements are there. You need to match the correct statement of column A with column B. So first, Martin Luther, it would be matched with E. Vasco da Gama reached Calicut, it will be matched with A of column B. Coates discovered Mexico, it will be matched with B of column B. The mule was invented by Samuel Crompton, C from column B section. Now fifth, the power loom was invented by Edmund Cartwright. Okay, so this match the column section is concluded as well. Now coming to question answer section, explain the term transitional period. Okay, so here question answers are given. I have written all the answers of these questions on a paper so that it would be easier for you to learn all the answers at once. Okay, you would not have to run here and there to find out or to search the answers of this particular questions. Okay, so the first question is explain the term transitional period. The answer would be a period of transition is the process of changing from one state or condition to another. Okay, now coming to second question, differentiate between the primary sources and the secondary sources. So answer would be primary sources include first hand or original documents such as the diaries, journals and unpublished works, whereas secondary sources merely interpret the primary sources. Now coming to the third question, name any two Christian humanists. So the answer would be Thomas More and T.S. Eliot. Now coming to fourth question, Who renamed the southern tip as the Cape of Good Hope? So the answer would be John II. Fifth question, who invented the flying shuttle loom? The answer would be John Kay. Okay, now coming to another long answer type questions. What are the main features of transitional period? Okay, so the answer would be, and the main features of transitional period are Renaissance, Reformation, Imperialism, voyages and discoveries, and Industrial Revolution were the features of the transitional period, right? So these were the pillars of a transitional period. Because of this, means these were the special features of transitional period. Means all this events, all these things occurred during transitional period. Okay, now again second question, write a brief about Renaissance. So the answer would be Renaissance is a French word which means rebirth. Okay, coming to question third, what was the Protestant Reformation? Explain its main features. So the answer would be, the Protestant Reformation was the 16th century religious, political, intellectual and cultural upheaval that splintered Catholic Europe, settling in place the structures and beliefs that would define the continent in the modern era. Okay, now coming to the fourth question, why did Industrial Revolution began in England? Support your answer with suitable examples. Okay, so see, the answer would be Britain was rich with natural resources. Now iron and coal proved twin pillars of Industrial Revolution, and Britain was lucky to have them in close proximity. If not, then their colonial policy fulfilled their need of resources. Okay, now coming to the fifth and last question of this section, what were the main causes for the rise of imperialism? Okay, so the answer would be, the following are the main causes for the rise of imperialism. Here so many causes and factors given as an answer. First factor would be Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution in European countries resulted in a great increase in production. Okay, now second factor, national security. Third factor, nationalism. Fourth, balance of power. Fifth, discovery of new routes. And now growth of population and state of anarchy. Okay, so these were the main factors which led to the rise of imperialism. This is how this question answer section is done, and entire chapter along with the question answers is concluded in this video. Okay, so keep watching my video, and at this point of time, stay safe by staying inside at your house. Okay, wishing you a good day. Thank you.